Hey guys, good day. It is Friday, so I'm starting off the video again, and I'm sure you guys remember these from the last video. But in case you didn't, or you haven't seen it, it's okay. Insidious, and we have Smile. So for my horror collection, I'm going to take these actually outside later, put those in my Halloween totes for next year. It's supposed to be pretty nice today, so I think I should be able to go out there and do my thing. And then this is the book that I was telling you guys about for February, for the month of February. So I'm kind of excited about this one. It is in our horror group. I don't know, from what I've been told, I don't know if it really follows in the line of actual horror. Says here, RFL has had many titles of his life, including Lord of Hell, King of Dreams. But now his companion, Creature, looks in the shadows. I'll let y'all read it. I'll just let y'all read it. But there that is. So, I mean, it's got a demon in it. So it may not be too bad. It might be, I think that's where, because it's kind of like a fantasy, but it does have a demon. So maybe, I don't know. I'm kind of going with more of, it might be kind of like an anime type setting, but we'll see. We'll see. I might be totally wrong. It looks like we might have like a dragon in the movie, in this too, somewhere. So. And her name is Maggie White. From what I understood, she is in Kansas City. This one says it is book 1, so this must be a series. So see how well we like this, and then moving forward. But yeah, so there's that. And there's Daisy Duke, just being nosy in here, as always. I think she has to go pee. Do you need to go pee? Uh-huh. Okay. Take her out, and then I'll show you guys around. Well, maybe I will, if I can remember how to open the door. There you go. It is really nice outside. It is a nice Friday the 13th, and I need to get my Friday the 13th stuff up. I'm about to do that. But some of the stuff we got here, some manwich for this week. And then I'm fixing, I'm going to fix some cherry cobbler when the peach cobbler runs out. I'll try to fix some cherry cobbler, which I'm thinking it has pretty much the same idea as a peach cobbler, just with that instead. And I got mandarin oranges too, so I'm trying to think of what I can do with those. If you all know, let me know, but I do have some. And we have these, which I'm going to fix tonight. So I gotta get the hamburger out so I can fix that. But there's that. So that'll be good, I think. Yeah, so we got that. And then, and I got Angela some flowers. I'll give her the rest of her Valentines, I think probably tomorrow night. But she can have the flowers tonight. And they are the same colors as our wedding. So, hey, plus on that, right? And what else? What else can I show y'all? You're going to have to wait to see what I got her. Although some of it is just a surprise between me and her, but you can see some of it later. So, we know giving hearts. And I didn't give any hearts yesterday, dang it. I totally forgot. But anyway, we are moving on. Today is Friday. We have Cheddar Day. Well, we have some cheese in the fridge that we eat chips with, so we'll go with that. Valentine's Day. So I think this is for your gal. Taking your gals out. More or less like ladies' night, I think. Woot, woot. So there you go. It's also Friday the 13th, though, too. So that's what I'm celebrating. And blame someone else today. Well, it's all Angela's fault. Hell, I blame other people all the time. Not jokingly, of course, but I blame people all the time. They know it's a joke, though. They know it's a joke. And then we got tortilla day. Tortillian? Anyway, I got chips, so tortilla chips. I don't think that's what they're talking about. But hey, you know what? We got cheddar and tortilla. I'm going to go with that. Chips and dip, basically. It's chips and dip day. I know that's not what that means, but what the hell? We'll go with that anyway. But yeah, blame someone else day. Hell yeah, I do that anyway, so. That's right down my alley. I always blame Daisy for stuff, or Angela for stuff, or the cast for stuff. Even if I'm the one who did it. Like I said, it's all in fun. They know that I don't. Well, the pets may not know, but pets may not know, but Angela knows that it's all in fun. So, or sometimes maybe I'll blame a coworker. Like it's their fault. It's all them. It really wasn't, but that's okay. It's okay. But yeah, Friday the 13th, y'all. Friday the 13th. Right. Friday the 13th. He's up. He's ready for his debut. It's that Friday. And then I got these up for tonight. So they should show up on the house tonight. We'll see. We'll see how good they do. But they are ready to go. All right, y'all. Got the posters up for Valentine's Day / Friday the 13th. And I've got Deadpool on. So how about that? I'm about to get me something to eat. All right, y'all. I changed my shirt. I am now Friday the 13th. Daisy is Friday the 13th, too. There's Daisy. She's Friday the 13th, too.
Sorry, Fred.
So, yay. Still watching Deadpool. Still watching Deadpool. If you know, you know. All right, here we go, guys. I'm trying the new Coca-Cola. It is a cherry float. Cherry float Coke. Angela already tried it. She loves it. She told me that, it tastes a lot like a cherry float. So, I'm thinking they came out with it just in time for Valentine's Day. You know, because it's cherries and it's a float. And they already have a cherry Coke. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to try it. Yeah, more or less a cherry float. Cherry float or a cherry vanilla Coke, pretty much the same thing. I don't know if they have a cherry vanilla. I thought they did. But very good. Yeah, very good. I like it. It does taste a little bit different than their because I think they do have a cherry vanilla. This one tastes slightly different. But yeah, definitely cherry float. Definitely cherry float. I definitely like this. This is really good. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. They did a really good job. So, props to Coke on the cherry float. I'll give it 2 thumbs up. And I'm going to enjoy it while I'm eating my chicken. So, my boneless buffalo chicken. So, I'll probably need it because, yeah, things are about to get spicy in here. Spicy. All right. I'll see y'all later. Y'all, we are out here Friday the 13th. Daisy looks good in her shirt. I look good in mine. We match. And I saw a squirrel up here just a little while ago, but I don't know where it went. But anyway, we're just here chilling. Daisy's just walking around. It's a nice day, so we're out here for her walk. Figured Angela probably won't want to go with us since she has been working today. But it is nice out here, so gives Daisy a chance to walk around and enjoy. And then one thing I don't like is these seeds that she has to walk on. These big round seeds over here that's kind of like pointed. But at any rate, gonna have us a good time walking around, and then we're gonna go back to the house. But in the meantime, check out the scenery. It's just like really nice out here. Like really nice. Get in a picture here so you can see the bottom of the water. That's what it looks like. Like you can see the bottom. It's not that deep yet. Probably deep enough if I throw this phone in there, it will sink, but it's not deep yet, but it's pretty. What is Friday the 13th without Panther the black cat? He's like, I don't know. Alright, y'all. So, after dinner, Angela got... Hold on. She got Cody Rhodes, so that's one that she needed. And then I got CM Punk, which is one that I needed. So, now I'm just down to 3 left that I need. On this side, I need Logan Paul and LA Knight. And then on this side, I just need Bianca Belair. So, the final 3 for me, and I think she's down to her final 4. Because she got a duplicate. So, but there you go. Got my Friday the 13th guy up. And we're watching Friday the 13th. The 3rd one. And let me take y'all outside real quick. Ugh.
To be afraid. What if it's dark?
So I take y'all outside, and then we look over here. It's Jason. For Friday the 13th. Not bad, not bad. Why, hello there. It is Sunday. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Saturday. I'm not awake yet, but it is Saturday. And it is also Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to all. To all. I got some stuff to try today, being it's Valentine's Day. And also, stealing Kylie Kelsey's line. And also, but no, I'm not Kylie. Don't come after me. But anyway, all right. So we have Stranger Things cereal. I don't know if they still have this up or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. It's upside down marshmallows. So it's got some upside down marshmallows. This comes from Kellogg's. And it looks like they have like Eggo cereal. So I don't know if it's supposed to taste like Eggo or not. We're going to find out. Maybe Eggo waffles, kind of like Eggos, and Eggo cereal and marshmallows. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Oh wow, they smell like Eggos. They taste like Eggos. All right. I got a fair amount in there. Looks like they put, from what I can tell, it that out. Anyway, it looks like on here, and I will show you. Okay, so it looks like they didn't put quite as many marshmallows in here as they, you know, that's kind of what I want to say. The density of the marshmallows, there's not a whole lot of marshmallows, at least compared to the other cereal. There may be quite a few in there. I don't know, because they're small. But it's definitely kind of like the marshmallows that you get from Lucky Charms. So it's definitely like that kind of marshmallow. So now we add some milk. If you're going to try cereal, you got to add some milk to really get the flavor, right? Flavor is just not the same without some milk. So we got some milk. Now, as always, for my taste test when it comes to cereal, I use a 2% milk. You can use whatever milk you want, but that's usually what I use. All right. Now, conducting the taste test of the Stranger Things Demogorgon Crunch, or as I just call it, the Stranger Things cereal. Don't think I want a fork. Told you, I hadn't even had my coffee yet. I literally just took a shower and that's it. I'm still like I can't believe it's already like 6:30 or 7 o'clock. So, all right, here we go. Pretty good. All right, get like one marshmallow in there and see. Marshmallow is not overbearing, and it does taste like waffle cereal. So you got like the waffle cereal going on with like a hint of marshmallow. So it's really good. It's really good. I give this one 2 thumbs up. It's really good. I don't know if they're gonna make it again because of, you know, the show has kind of. I think they are making an animation. An anime for the not an anime, but they're making an animation series based on the show. So maybe they'll bring the cereal back when that happens. I don't know. But yeah, I would say for now though, this is really good cereal. Good to try. If you're able to still try it, I do recommend it. It is pretty good, pretty tasty. It's different than some of the other cereals I've tried, so, but in a good way. Definitely good waffle cereal. It definitely has the waffle taste with the marshmallows. So I give it 2 thumbs up, and I'm gonna go on to eat this thing. So I'll bid thee later. All right, watching the Olympics. Team USA there, and we're going in here because, like I told y'all, it is Valentine's Day. It is officially Valentine's Day. Angela's working right now, so we're not doing anything at the moment. But now that there's light outside, I can show y'all what it looks like. Kind of, sort of. So it is a rainy day today. Not a lot to show you there. It's just a rainy day. But hey, we need the rain, so I'm not dissing it because we didn't get a lot of snow this year, so we'll take the rain. Rain is good. All right, so, and I like rain on Saturdays because it helps me basically just concentrate on writing my stuff and reading and relaxing because, you know, can't go out to do anything else. Well, until Angela gets off, then we might. All right, so we're on the 14th. And it says here, of course, we got Valentine's Day, as I was telling you. Also, Organ Donor Day, which I have that on my license that I am an organ donor. So if you want to do it, I mean, today's kind of like a reminder, I guess, because it is a Saturday, so it's not like you can go out and do it today. But maybe it's just a reminder that if you want to do something like that, hey, today would, I mean, you know, right now would be a good time to do that. International Snowmobile Ride Day. We don't really need a snowmobile today because it's rainy out there, but there's no snow. So Ferris wheel day. I don't think I'm going to ride a Ferris wheel today. Not in the rain and not in February. Maybe because they were built in February or something. Invented in February. And then cream-filled chocolates day. I don't have any more cream-filled chocolates. I didn't buy any for Valentine's Day either. Maybe I should have. But I didn't. Not that I can't go out and buy some today, though. I might do that in a little while. Just to get out for a little bit. Who knows? Strawberry cake with some 7-Up. And now we're putting on the icing. All right, y'all. Now we add the icing. Now we're going to add these. All right, those have been added. Now I'm going to add one more thing. Before I add that, I'm going to do a taste test because it's new and it's going to be part of the cake, hopefully, if it tastes good. I think they shall. They are Snoopy Conversation Hearts. Snoopy Conversation Hearts. And these are a little bit different than your other hearts because they are fruit flavored. So we have strawberry, lemon, blue raspberry, cherry, orange, and green apple. And they're about like this. And they have different... Well, I dropped that one. I ain't gonna pick it up. They have different things on it, like Snoopy's face. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's a lemon. Those taste good. Another lemon. Blue raspberry. I'm sure this is green apple. It's a red one. That's Charlie Brown. I think that's the strawberry. Pretty good. So I'm gonna add these to the top. Oh, by the way, these get 2 thumbs up. These are really good. I mean, they're bad. You ain't gonna like them. Just give me some. All right, y'all. And this is what it looks like. The finishing touch. So, as you can see, like the different ones in there. Really cool. And there it is. Voila! I didn't do too bad. And for our Valentine's dinner, pizza. Pizza. Okay, now the taste test. Here we go. The taste test of my cake. Oh, yes. I did good. Angela approves. She said, I can't show her, but she said it's good. So good. All right, y'all. So I'm headed to bed. We didn't go to that thing tonight. Decided not to. We decided just to stay in and watch movies. The way it's raining outside, and Angela's got to work tomorrow because I think the event goes on. We kind of looked on there, and like the event goes on till like 10 o'clock tonight. So, yeah, Angela's got to work tomorrow, bright and early, and she's been kind of fighting a headache off and on. So, yeah, and you know the weather outside's not really helping. So we decided just to stay in. Enjoy. We had a good Valentine's Day, though. I'm not gonna complain. We had a lot of fun, no problem. I know she had a good time, so let's check. I'll check the calendar in the morning. We'll see what we got there. But also, I may take, depending on the weather, I might take this stuff down and start putting up stuff for Mardi Gras, because Mardi Gras is on Tuesday. So get ready for Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras. At least in the house. I don't think I got anything outside for Mardi Gras. So stuff outside will probably stay up one more day, but at least change stuff over for Mardi Gras here in the house. I'll probably do that. But at any rate, I am calling it a night. So you all will see me Sunday. So on the next segment. Yo, today is Sunday. It is Sunday. It is actually 10 o'clock in the morning because I about forgot to start recording. I've been up for a while, but here you guys go. So that's what it looks like. The sun has come out now. It was raining this morning, but the sun is now out. I've been busy doing some cleaning. Actually, I got the bathroom cleaned. So that is done. I'll even show y'all because I think it looks good. Look at that sink. Look how good that sink looks. Look how good those mirrors look. And in the bathtub, I cleaned it too. See, that looks good. Cleaned the bathroom, cleaned the toilet. It all looks good now, and I dusted in here. I did some dusting in there. Angela still has some stuff that she might want to clean up eventually, but the dusting is done. And now let's look over here. So we got Gumdrop Day. I don't have any gumdrops. Single Awareness Day. So hey, if you have some single friends, just be aware that they might not be feeling the best in the world the day after Valentine's Day. I know, I was the same way too. But hey, also today is their day to celebrate that they're single. Especially the ones like, for example, like Martha Eve Maynor, my friend Martha Eve Maynor, he doesn't really, he's not looking for anybody. So it's perfectly fine for him. And, you know, this is a day for like him to celebrate. Just the fact that, hey, I'm single and I'm doing good on my own. I'm proving to myself I can make it, kind of thing. So, and then Wisconsin Day. So if you live in the state of Wisconsin, today is your day. So there you go. So now that I got my cleaning done and the sun is out, I am going to actually change out our stuff because Valentine's Day is now over. That was yesterday. And yeah, and so is the Japanese New Year. That is over too. And Mardi Gras is Tuesday. So I think we want to kind of change stuff up for Mardi Gras. We'll see what I can come up with. All right, y'all. So, of course, I still got my Valentines up in the yard, but I don't care. They'll probably stay up until next week. But yeah, we got Fat Tuesday up. So that works. Reason I'm waiting until next week is just because we just had a rain. So a lot of this stuff is still wet. So I don't know if it's a good idea to take it all down today. But definitely next week, I'll take it down. It doesn't hurt for it to be up one more week. Does not hurt. But then as we go inside, that is changed. Oh, and we got Mardi Gras here and here. So President's Day stuff still up. Olympics are still up too. There's my Olympic flag. Well, I don't know if y'all can see it because I brought it up. Put my Olympic flag out there. He's not blown at the moment, but he's still up. All right, so take y'all in. Oh, more Mardi Gras. And then I'll turn on the light. It's better to see when you got a light. All right, so we got Mardi Gras there. We got Mardi Gras here. We got some purple there for Mardi Gras. And then over here, we got Mardi Gras. And then right here, we got Mardi Gras as you walk in. So I think it looks pretty good. So now we're ready for Fat Tuesday / Mardi Gras. We'll have pancakes probably on that day. I still got Jason up. I'll take him down here in a minute, but because Friday the 13th is over, even though I do still have the posters up, and I'll probably keep them up a little bit longer, but the next couple days I'll probably take them down as well. But yeah, I don't think it looks too bad. All right, y'all, and then I added Mardi Gras here in the entertainment room, so there's that. So we got a little bit here in the entertainment room. All right, y'all, we're up here at the Galaxy Theater on this nice Sunday afternoon. And we're checking out the vehicles of Eastbound and Down, AKA Smokey and the Bandit. We got the car. Sheriff's car here, and then we've got the bandit's car. We're missing the semi though. There's the car. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Anyway, so I got back. Absolutely great now, but I was like, I had wrong radiator and I'm not a fan of it, so I have to go outside.
All right, y'all. Here we go. The last one that I got for right now. The 3 of 4. Still can't find 4 of 4. Yes, we went through those Oreos already, but it's all good. I think Angela went through more than I did. It was Angela. It's her. All right, so we've got Iron Man. I think I had Iron Man before. Let's see here. I think I've seen that one before too. Okay. We got Black Panther. So I think these are reruns. I think I've seen these before. Spider-Man. Seen that one before. That one might be new. I'm not sure. This one might be new. I can't remember. Beast. This one. Oh, Venom. I don't think I remember a Venom. Venom. Venom.
Yeah.
Venom. That one might be different. Okay, that one I've had before. That one we've had before. That one might be slightly different. That's one of the villains of Spider-Man. That one I've had before. This one we've had before. So a lot of these are reruns. I think there was a couple of different ones. That one again. This one again. So, Venom again.
Taking the ice as Olympic gold medalist.
And this one again.
And now they turn their attention to the individual event.
This one again.
Billy Can, Danny
And
O'Shea,
this one again.
Aaron Sprint.
So those are a lot of reruns. But that's okay. We'll still eat them. I don't care. Oh, and I missed one. I think this one might be a little bit different. I don't remember that one. So there's that one. Hey, y'all. And we got the pink up for Valentine's Day. Kind of missing a spot there, but that's okay. So there you go. I tried to adjust them, but it's wet out here. So but there you go. Pink for Valentine's Day. Okay, guys. And then I also got... I got our kites. So that one's Angela's. And then this one's mine. So I just wanted something that was a little different than what I've had in the past. So that one. So we got different ones. So I'm kind of excited. We'll wait till we have a windy day when both of us are off, and then we'll go fly them in at the Sedalia Park.
I think representing Team USA is something really
Put them right over here for now. All right, y'all. So here are our kites that I got the other day. So, because I remember that kite day. So this one's mine. That one's Angela's. So we picked some different ones. So maybe on a windy day when both of us are off, we'll fly them up there at the Sedalia Park. So there you go. All right, y'all, going to bed. But before I do, gotta flip the calendar. See what we got here. All right, so for tomorrow, for Monday, we have almond day. I'm not an almond fan, so I don't mind if it's mixed in something, but I don't eat raw almonds. Do a grouch a favor day. I don't really work with anybody that's a grouch. Well, yeah, not really. I don't know. I'll have to find one. President's Day is tomorrow. I thought President's Day already came and went. Oops. Well, hey, I still got my President's Day stuff outside, so maybe we'll watch a President's movie at some point this week then. Probably not tomorrow night, though, because Raw is on tomorrow night, but it is what it is. But we might celebrate sometime this week with a movie about a president. I prefer my favorite movie personally is the movie about Lincoln. That's my favorite one because I really liked him. I think there's a movie about JFK too, if I'm not mistaken. That one's usually a pretty good one too. But anyway, if we're going on historical accuracy, that's if we're going on historical accuracy. Otherwise, there's some other ones I like too. But at any rate, all right. So just so y'all know, I haven't forgot yet about the beer test. I got some beer back there, if y'all can see it. So I will try to drink some beer tomorrow. But as it were, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. So you'll have to wait for that for the next segment and see what I do tomorrow evening. But in the meantime, I'll catch y'all later. All right, y'all. It's Fat Tuesday. We're having pancakes. I didn't record Monday, but it is Tuesday. So happy Fat Tuesday / Mardi Gras. Everything down. All right, y'all. Now making my way over here. So first off, we gotta get on to Tuesday. This is what was today, Cabbage Day. I don't eat cabbage, so random acts of kindness. I kind of hope I did some of that today. I always try to do acts of kindness. Fat Tuesday with the pancakes. It's also Irish Pancakes Day because, you know, tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. Fastness Day. I have no idea what that is. And I don't know what that is either. But anyway, we'll get to tomorrow. Of course, it's Ash Wednesday. Drink Wine Day. So I might do that. I might drink some more wine tomorrow. Crab Stuffed Flounder Day. I'm not into crab, so. And then Battery Day. Well, I hope my batteries last long enough to get me through the day tomorrow. Yeah. Alrighty. I didn't record. I did not record Monday, and I meant to. Just got home from my workout, and I got tired, and it was brutal. Sorry about the darkness. The darkness. But yeah, Monday was crazy. Today wasn't too bad, all in all. Still a little tired, but not too bad. See how tomorrow goes. And that tomorrow will be the last, should be the last of my video. And then I'll put it up either tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know yet. But on to the next segment. You all will be on to Wednesday while I take my shower. And I play the long game of taking my shower and going to bed. All right, y'all. It is Wednesday night. We just got through watching Footloose. The anniversary of it was yesterday, so. All right, now, of course, this was today for Ash Wednesday. Now we're going onwards and upwards to Thursday. So this is for tomorrow. We got Chocolate Mint Day. So mint chocolate. Arabian Horse Day. I'm not sure what kind of horse that is, but maybe you all do. I don't know. But if you do, it's Arabian Horse Day. All I can think of is Aladdin, Arabian Nights, and Arabian Days. Lash Day? I don't know what Lash Day is unless that's, because all I can think of is lashes and I maybe you're into BDSM. I don't know, but maybe that's for you. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that one alone. And then we got Vet Girls Rise Day. Again, I have no idea what that is. I'll have to look these up tomorrow. Lash Day and Vet Girls Rise Day. I think I'm gonna have to look up Arabian Horse too and see what that is. Okay, well that gives me some homework for tomorrow. And I'll also try to find some mint chocolate. I don't think we got any around the house though, and I don't think I'm gonna make a special trip just for mint chocolate. But I still need to find out what those others are. That'll be my homework. Okie dokie. But yeah, we watched Arabian Nights. I got that song stuck in my head now. Arabian Nights, like Arabian days. And in the sight they often take flight, they shock and amaze. Okay, enough of that. Enough of Aladdin. But anyway, we just got through watching Footloose. And then all the songs that were in it, I'm like, oh, yes, I love this one. I love this one. That's why I like watching that movie. It's the 80s movie. But that's what I really enjoy about watching it more than anything. It's just like each song, I'm like, okay, I love this song. Okay, I like this song too. Okay, I like this song too. They have so many good ones. Arguably, probably the best movie soundtrack ever was Footloose. I don't know if it was the best, but it's definitely one of the best. I would say, though, soundtracks for movies, the 1980s dominated when it came to movie soundtracks. Freaking amazing. I don't think there's been... I think maybe there was a couple in the 90s that weren't too bad, but 80s dominated. Without a shadow of a doubt, 80s dominated. You had Footloose, you had Top Gun, you had, oh my goodness. There's another movie that came to mind just a little while ago and it slipped out of my mind. But there's been so many good ones. So many good ones. Oh, Fred Bueller's Day Off. I think that one had a good soundtrack too. So, I mean, so many. Ghostbusters, they had good. The Ghostbusters movies had good soundtracks. Shoot, even the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had good soundtrack to it. So many good ones in the 80s. So many good ones. It's back when movies actually gave a damn about the soundtrack because they wanted you to play it over and over again and with the music. So, but yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all for this day. It was kind of boring all in all. Got my workout in, but outside of that, it's just a normal Wednesday, Ash Wednesday, but still a normal Wednesday for me. I have no idea what that was. Somebody coming down the street, I guess. Oh well. At any rate, that's all I got for y'all. So I'll finish this video up tomorrow or Thursday, how you want to say it. So see y'all Thursday. All right, y'all. So this is the last of my video for tonight. Yeah, so it has been a good week. I got more of my workouts in this week, so I'm happy about that. I think I went about the full week. I can't remember. Yeah, I went about the full week. I only missed Tuesday this week due to Pancake Tuesday. So, but yeah, I'm back in the swing of things now. And in my defense, Pancake Tuesday, I did have pancakes with peanut butter. So it was added protein to my diet. So it actually might have helped more than it hurt. At least I kind of hope it did. We shall see. But yeah, good week. All in all, can't complain. We're on to the next now. On to the next weekend. So, and I will close this video with some questions. See where I'm at here. Most embarrassing moment in public. Most embarrassing moment in public. I'd have to think. I think it was back in of course, I think a lot of our most embarrassing moments were in high school. So, and I had quite a few embarrassing moments in high school. But I think a lot of that is just because it's your growing up. You know what I mean? Like, because I think in high school, I think as teenagers, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, right? To impress everybody. But at the same time, not to be like a dork or whatever you want to say, or an idiot or whatever. So there's always this enormous pressure, right on us. And I think sometimes, I keep thinking the cat's behind me and he's not in here. But I think sometimes the best way to suppress it or whatever is just go out and be yourself. Even if you do mess up, but, that's easier said than done. And, like I said, my most embarrassing moments I can think of were all high school related. So, and like I said, I think a lot of it, looking back now, I don't think they were quite as embarrassing as what they were at that moment in time. And that is why they're the most embarrassing, is because they are the most embarrassing at that moment in time. Because looking back now, it's what happened really wasn't that big of a deal necessarily. And it was a lesson that I was learning at that time. Like, for example, when I decided to do the Top Gun thing and sing to a girl in the cafeteria. Yeah, that was probably one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. But I learned something from that, you know. I learned that that's not necessarily the way you pick up girls. Even though it's done in Hollywood, that's not necessarily the way it always works out. Another case in point was when we had a talent, you know, a talent contest at the school, and I think it was our first one, and it might have been the only one. And I knew how to rap back in the day, so I was going to do a rap, you know, and I was going to do my own. They told me, like, okay, fine, you can do that, but you have to write it out. I want to do a freestyle. Freestyle would have been easy and everything, but they wanted to make sure I wasn't going to cuss or anything like that, so I had to write it out before I could perform it. And if I went off on any of that, you know, and did my own thing, then I would be disqualified. So, I mean, it had to be as close to what I've written down as possible. And I thought I had that pretty well memorized, but I really didn't have time to focus on it at the time because I had a lot going on. I had baseball practice going on at that time too. And I had, because I mean, it's high school, right? Plus you got your homework, your usual homework, your tests and all that. That doesn't go away. And on top of that, I decided to join a speech class. You know, because this is my senior year and I was going out big. So I was just trying to keep myself as busy as possible. And I did that. I succeeded in keeping myself busy. But I think looking back now, I overwhelmed myself with what I had going on way too much. And because of that, I could feel the weight of the world on my shoulders at that time. And I knew that something was going to collapse at some point. I just didn't know what it would be. And then I found, and unfortunately the talent contest was where I collapsed. And that happened to be in front of everybody, which was embarrassing, looking back now. But like I said, looking back now, I know it was a life lesson. It was basically life teaching me, not to put all that pressure on myself, not to overexert myself with everything that was going on. I probably should not have done the talent contest with everything else I had going on at that time. But I felt like I needed to do that, Like I said, at the time, I guess I thought I was like Superman. I could do it all. And I found out that, no, you got to pick, you got to pick and choose. You got to pick and choose. You can't do everything. You got to pick and choose. Even now in life, I'm still learning that, right? That you got to pick and choose. Now the cat's in here. But you got to pick and choose your battles. So, like I said, embarrassing moments, yes, but they were embarrassing moments that I needed to become the person that I am today. So I can't take them away. And the same token, I can't, looking back now, they really weren't that embarrassing. You know what I mean? They were just embarrassing at that moment in time. And because they were so embarrassing to me at that moment in time, that's why they still stick out as probably really embarrassing moments. When in fact, say if those embarrassing moments would have happened like yesterday in my life instead of back then, it probably wouldn't have been that embarrassing. It would have been just, oh well, we move on kind of situation. Because that's kind of how we do as adults. We just, okay, whatever, and we pick up and keep going. Like, for example, I had an embarrassing moment today, actually, at work, where unit. I was just starting to build a unit, and it just fell off the. When I was trying to rivet it in, I was hitting it, and when I did that, that knocked the unit off of the cart. So made a loud noise. I had my rivets right there on top of the thing. So when it fell, all the rivets fell too. My lead saw it. My supervisor saw it. They're like, oh my gosh. But embarrassing, yes. But I just kind of shook it off. Said like, oh, I didn't really need that anyway. And then I just kind of laughed, shrugged it off. And then I went and got a broom and sweeped up the rivets, put them back in the container, and continued on. My supervisor actually came over there to help me, and he's like, well, I was going to come over here to help you, but as soon as you grabbed a broom, I think you've got it. And I'm like, yeah, I've got it. It's no big deal. And I think he kind of admired how I, just kind of shrugged it off and kept going. But I think he liked how I shrugged it off and kept going. So, yeah. How do you cheer up a friend? Well, I know a lot of times, unfortunately, a lot of times when I know a friend is hurting, it's usually via social media, mainly Facebook, is how I usually know, because they usually put something on there and I'm like, oh shit. So, I'd say the best way I found out to do to cheer someone up is show that you're there for them more than anything. Whether it's commenting, whether it's messaging them, calling them, talking with them one-on-one the next time you see them, which I've tried to do a couple of times with some of my friends. Like, for example, Darby right now, she's one of our newest friends. We've been buying stuff from her store for a while now, her candles and all of that stuff. And somehow or another we became friends with her in the process, or who we consider as a friend. And right now her and her boyfriend are having a problem of, her store burning. It didn't burn down, but it did catch fire. And right now it's unlivable because they were living upstairs and the store was downstairs. So, and the fire was upstairs. So right now it's not livable in. And then at the same token, it's also she's not able to go in there to sell anything or anything like that right now either, because they have to go in and fix the house, and right now they're waiting on insurance and all of that. So basically keep talking with her, keep communicating, keep lifting her spirits up. That's really all you can do, right? In situations, or when it comes to a friend who's having health problems. That's basically all or one of my other friends, one of my best friends, she went through a divorce. Well, both of my friends, I shouldn't say just one, both of my best friends went through a divorce. Right now, the one friend, I can't really reach out to him right now because I have no idea where he's at. I have no idea what's going on. I hope he reaches out to us. I hope he reaches out to us eventually, because I'm not holding anybody accountable or anything like that in their relationship. What happened. Like I said, I'm not trying to lose either one of them as a friend. I consider both of them really good friends. But at the same token, yeah, I try, like I said, still trying to reach out to him, but I have reached out to my other friend that he was married to, and I'm able to stay in touch with her. And so, in due time, I think I'll be able to reach out to him too. I don't think it's a situation where they're picking and choosing their friends. I think it's just, everything's still going on, and because I've kind of been there. I haven't been there for a divorce, but I have been there when it comes to breakups, and breakups are never easy. And I think sometimes it's one of those situations where I know from a couple of my breakups is like where you don't know where your other friends are going, if your other friends are going to choose between you and them, you and your significant other when the breakup happens. So you hope that they choose you, but if they don't, they don't. It's nothing you have control over, but I think part of you kind of worries about them picking someone else over you. And in all reality, you know, now that I'm on the other side of the fence, it's like, no, I'm really not trying to pick sides at all. I'm reaching out to everyone, but I don't know. It's one of those things. But at any rate, I'm going to answer one more question, because those two actually got me talking a little bit more than some of these other questions. What is the last thing you took a picture of? The Olympics today, actually, which I was really happy about. I took pictures of the women hockey team, U.S. women's hockey team, taking the gold medal, and then also figure skating. I think her last name is Lou. She won the gold medal for the U.S. Skating team, so figure skating team, which I thought was really cool. So good night for the U.S. And also I'm really excited about is the bobsleds. They did their practice runs today, so I'm excited about that too, because yay, bobsled. I'm a big bobsled fan, so I want to see how that goes. But yeah, so that is all I got for you all for now. I'll save the other questions for later. And I'm not going to worry about a tarot card this week. I'll try to pick it up next week. Only reason is because it's getting late tonight and I almost forgot about recording. So my fault entirely, but I will try to remember next week for sure. I know this weekend, Angela and I do not have a whole lot going on this upcoming weekend, so it may appear as a slower video, but I do know that tomorrow is, because I haven't looked at the National Day calendar yet per se, but it did come up on my phone that tomorrow is National Cherry Pie Day. So I will probably be getting a cherry pie at least, and probably singing the song tomorrow just to annoy Angela. So that will be part of my video probably for the weekend, because she's off tomorrow too. So, and then note on her, she's probably going to try to keep my spending down at the grocery store, but that's okay too. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, it's just gonna it'll still be a fun weekend. Not a busy one, not a whole lot going on this weekend, but still a fairly nice weekend. And sometimes you kind of need those just to kind of relax and reflect before you go back to work on Monday, those dreaded Mondays. So, as always. But yeah, that's about it. That's about all I got for y'all anyway. So other than that, I will let you all go. But, oh, and I got 2 more beers to try yet from my thing. And as always, because I did try a beer on here, so as always, if you're not of legal age, do not drink. And if you are of legal age and you do drink responsibly. So, and the ones that don't drink at all, just take my word for it. And if you don't like those particular parts of my video, just skip them. So, it's fine. You don't have to watch me drink a beer. It's fine. I promise you I don't get drunk. It's just one beer and I'm fine. I don't get drunk off of one beer, so I still drink alcohol, but my drinking to get drunk days are over. They're well behind me. I don't drink to get drunk. So that's all I got on that. Wish I had more to tell y'all, but I got nothing. So that would be it, I guess. So we'll just wait and see what happens this weekend. There might be something big that still happens this weekend on my next video. Who knows? Anything is possible. Right now, just because it's not in the calendar doesn't mean something may happen. So that's one thing I've learned about this life is sometimes the unplanned stuff actually works out better than the planned stuff does. So there's that. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. So on that note, I will see you all later. Y'all have a good one, and peace out, and I'll see y'all later. Bye for now.